for their attendance. We will begin with the invocation by Emin Rashid Hold, who will come forward from Crescent Community. He will lead us in the invocation. If you would stand for that and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. You're welcome.
Almighty God, verily, you are the most merciful and the most compassionate. We praise your infinite majesty, and we thank you. We rely on you, and to you we turn for assistance. You certainly see us and hear us. In your name, this city council meeting begins today to make decisions that will benefit your servants. You know that we're not perfect, so we turn to you, as always, to ask you to shower us with your wisdom and guide us to that which is right and pleases you. We are calling on your divine guidance and supporting hand to make this council be on the right path and be just. Give us your support to make sound decisions. Protect this council and bless it, O merciful Lord. Grant us peace, love, and joy, and make everyone in this room a blessing for the citizens of Virginia Beach. Amen. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you again for coming down.
Thank you.
You have the roll call. Do I have a motion for the certification of the closed session?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? We'll call for the question, please.
By a vote of 11-0, you have certified the closed session to be in accordance with the motion to recess.
Do you have a motion for approval of the minutes of the informal and formal sessions of January 19, 2016, and the special formal session for January 26, 2016?
So moved.
Any discussion? I'll call for the question, please.
By a vote of 11-0, you have approved the minutes as submitted.
And Mr. Vice Mayor, I think you can get everyone out here pretty quickly if you'll give the consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to move for approval under the consent agenda, first under ordinances and resolutions. Item 1, which is an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2015-16 operating budget for the Community Development Block Grant and Home Programs. 2, resolution to authorize and direct city manager to execute a intergovernmental agreement between the Virginia Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and the city regarding the purchase of agricultural reserve program easements. B, memorandum agreement for construction and dedication of 2 community signs to be installed in the median of Atlantic Avenue at 83rd and 42.5 Streets. Item 3, resolution to authorize establishment of Life Care Medical Transports, Inc. in Virginia Beach, and to authorize an annual EMS permit for providing private ambulance services. 4, ordinances to accept and appropriate a $2,500 grant from Walmart for the Virginia Beach Community Emergency Response Team. B, $11,250 grant to Housing and Neighborhood Preservation with authorization for a local match for AmeriCorps Vista. C, $19,332 Ray survey and study of dams and impoundments. D, $995,000 from VDOT for primary extension paving.
Open a public hearing for planning.
Under planning for consent for approval, item 1, application of John Fingiera in the Lynn Haven District, application of Jesse Stebbins and St. Nicholas Catholic Church in the Lynn Haven District, application, item 3, application of Daniel Good Steve Degner Magnet Prop LLC in the Lynn Haven District, and item 4 is for indefinite deferral of the application of Virginia Beach Travel Soccer, Inc., Colonial Self-Storage, LP, in the Rose Hall District. For approval, item 5, which is Whiskey River Development LLC with Bridge Marketplace LLC in the Princess Anne District. And the clerk will please note that Mayor Sessoms is abstaining on item 4 as well as item 5.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And item 6 for approval to amend section 801 to the city zoning ordinance, Ray Farm stands. And the clerk will please note that Mr. Moss is voting no on that item.
Yes, Your Honor.
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
I have a I got a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? I'll call for the question, please.
I have voted 10 to 1 on one item for farmland stands and 11 to 0 on the others. You have adopted the consent agenda.
Thank you, Mr.
I'll now move to appointments. Mr. Vice Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to nominate to the Hampton Roads Planning District Commission our city manager, Dave Hanson, and to the Wetlands Board as an alternate, Mr. Jason Barney.
Do I hear any other nominations? Hearing none, I'll call for the question, please.
By a vote of 11 to 0, you have made the appointments named by Vice Mayor.
Is there any unfinished business? Is there any new business? We'll adjourn, but remain